Hi guys, and welcome to a couple of Ace Tankers. Yeah, two Ace Tanker games today, and today's title is entitled You Can't Win Them All, because they're Ace Tankers that were picked up on defeats. They're also tanks I've already got my first Ace Tanker in, but I thought you might want to see these games anyway. I'm making a pile of videos today because I'm not around this week, and I just figured I'll throw these two in together. They're both defeats, so it always sucks to get Ace Tankers on defeats. It's while I was doing missions, so basically we got onto this game on Himmelsdorf. The mission I'm trying to complete at the moment was the mission for Medium Tank 15, the mission for killing 2 enemy tank destroyers, and a lot of advice I give people when they're doing missions is get a PZ-4H, because I think a lot of the missions, the medium tank missions, can be completed very, very easily in a Panzer 4H, mainly if you're using the derp gun, because a lot of tanks are one-hit kills, but as you can see in this game on Himmelsdorf, it's a favourable matchup on platoon with Tonza, also in a PZ-4H, but there are only 2 TDs on the enemy team, so I've got to kill both the Archer and the M8A1 in order to complete Medium Tank Mission 15. But as I've already mentioned, the secondary objective was survive the battle. This is an Ace Tanker on a defeat, so I didn't get the secondary. But anyway, let's just get going. So the PZ-4H, as I say, I mentioned it on a thread on the forums recently. I think people were looking for tips on how to complete missions, and I think there are a bunch of missions that the PZ-4H makes it very, very easy to complete. This is one of them. Another one is killing RT, because pretty much a lot of the tanks you're going to be facing are one-hit kills if you're using the derp gun. Another mission that's very easy to complete in the Panzer 4H is the killing a light tank in the first 4 minutes of a game, or whatever it is. Okay, so while I was focused on the T-34, the Archers appeared, and now I need to kill the Archer for the mission. And I do have shots, and there you go. It's 324 damage on the Archer, so that's pretty much one half of the mission done. I need to kill the other TD as well. So, oh, he's just been spotted on the 1-2 lines, but I haven't noticed on the minimap yet. So still looking for shots. So don't really want to get hit by the Sherman 3, especially if he's firing a derp. And now I've just realized I can't turn around quickly enough. I can't turn around quickly enough. Hang on. M8A1 is over there. Let's go. Let's try and complete this mission. So even though I know there are a bunch of tanks sitting on the 1-2 lines and maybe the 3 line, I've got to go kill this M8A1. And again, one-hit kill, aiming carefully, aiming fully. And there we go. Mission is complete. So now all I need to do is survive the battle. So Matilda. And unfortunately Tonza went for it too. Tonza gets killed, and I really could have done with Tonza's help for the rest of this game. So things are not looking so good for our team at the moment. We're losing 3-7. I'm the only tank on the 3 line, and I know that there are at least 4 tanks ahead of me. And, of course, Murphy's Law, the moment I decide that I was going to move is the moment the M2 medium decided to come around. But I needed to move because this Churchill 3 has flanked me. He's coming around the other side, shooting on the move, and I can't hold out against a Matilda and a Churchill 3. So, apparently, yeah, Tonza's having a bit of a chat with the guy who killed him. But, yeah, things are not looking good. Tina's losing 4-8. I notice that RT is about to get killed, so I come around. I save RT. RT was completely tunnel visioned. He's still tunnel visioned. Doesn't realize he was just about to die. But there's kill number 3. Now, RT does die. Chiha, but I can't hang around. I really can't hang around. If I sit in one spot and trade shots, I'm just going to die, so... And of course, accuracy changes have really affected the Panzer 4H with its derp gun. Can't take snapshots on this tank anymore. Artie's now focused on me. So I'm constantly on the move. I really, really don't want to get pinned in. And we get a nice kill on the priest, but unfortunately that gives away my position. So I don't have a very good crew in this, unfortunately. There's a snapshot that misses. I'm still trying to get 6th sense on this tank. But we're up to 4 kills, 1200 damage, and now I'm being penned in. So another one-hit kill. Matilda's coming around, he's spamming gold. Kill the T-25. And tanks everywhere, so I've picked up Top Gun, and I just wasn't able to get out of that situation. I probably could have run away, but yeah, Panzer IV-H, you could see that this tank is a beast. With the derp gun, it's very, very easy to complete a lot of the Stug 4 missions and a lot of the heavy tank concept missions. If you're not too worried about secondary missions, things like damage, then it's a very, very good tank for completing a lot of the missions. So that was my 2 TDs killed. That was medium tank 15, and I got a female crew member from this particular game. So it was an ace. I also picked up high caliber and a Top Gun, but it was a defeat. So finished top on XP with a 1022. The Churchill 3 on the enemy team had a good game as well. That's a really, really nice game from him. I did 1656 damage, 6 kills. 15 shots fired, 9 hits, 9 penetrations. So snapshots were all missing. Fully aimed shots were a little bit better. But yeah, really, really, it's a fun tank to play, guys. And a really, really good tank for completing missions in. Spotted 4, damaged 6, damaged 8, destroyed 6, did whole 2 base defense points. And I earned, it's a decent money earner as well. Earned almost 53,500 credits with that particular game. 1533 XP, and it wasn't my first game of the day. I was completing missions, so I was playing quite a lot of games in this tank. But yeah, Panzer IV-H, I think it's a very, very good tank. If you're going to be completing missions in it. And that was, as I say, medium tank mission 15 for the Stug 4. Moving on, we're back in the Grant. Yes, I know a lot of you guys want to see me playing this tank. The British M3 Lee. So basically the difference between this is the first time I played the Grant, I picked up the Ace Tanker on the second game. This, I don't know how many games I've played in the Grant, but certainly this is probably about my 10th game in the tank, and it's the final game I ever played in the Grant. Sold the tank after this game because even though yeah, I thought the tank was possibly even good in some situations, it's not a lot of fun to play. It's quite situational. But this is the final ever game in the Grant because this is the game that gave me enough XP in order to unlock the Sherman 3. So it just happened to be an ace tanker, and it happened to be an ace tanker on a defeat. I've changed the gun. I'm using the gun that comes on the M3 Lee. So the first ace tanker was played with, I can't remember what gun, but it was a British gun. This time I'm using the M3 Lee's gun, the 75mm, 92mm of penetration, 110 alpha damage, and we're here on Malinovka. So let's just get going. Yeah, final game in the Grant. It was an ace tanker, and it was a defeat, which is kind of poetic justice for the Grant, maybe. So my plan is initially to set up here and do some sniping. So I do have binocs on the tank. I'm moving forward, hoping my team are going to do some spotting for me. I haven't watched this game since playing it, so I don't really remember. Coventer. And look at that accuracy. Ugh. And a shot in the move without fully aiming. This is a 9.6 replay, so the accuracy again is really, really poor. Have to fully aim. And we finally get one into the Covenanters, so I'm safe from the tanks in spawn. There are 2 RT. I have no idea. Missed that shot completely. Come on. There we go. We finally get him. So there's kill number 1. So again, I'm looking at the minimap and I'm noticing that there is no one, absolutely no one, who has actually gone over the other side of the map. There's no one who's gone up the hill. There's no one who's actually tried covering the middle around C5. So I figure that, yeah, I'm gonna have to relocate. Low tier games, what do you want? So we're losing 4-7. They've got a very good Valentine 2 player, probably doing missions. Can't remember, this is, as I say, 9.6, so no mission is showing up. But anyway, we're moving up. And there we go. My instinct was right. PZ-1C comes down. Unfortunately, missed my first 2 shots. Bounce on my 3rd shot. Now I'm getting shot by a PZ-1C from behind. So, I think the PZ-1C has tracked himself. Yeah, there he is. He has. So, we ram one PZ-1C. The other PZ-1C is bouncing like crazy. Finally get around, finally take him out. Yeah, there's kill number 3. So, nice ram kill. Don't know if I was supposed to get a ram kill in this particular mission. It doesn't matter. But, anyway, T-28 appears. RT is starting to take an interest in me. T-28 tracks me. I use the repair kit. Take him out for kill number 4. And again, I'm staying on the move. I know that RT is focused on me. So the Valentine 2 has been spotted on the other flank at H1. I have no idea what tanks are up on the hill. I've got a B1 coming over to support me, eventually. But I do have binocs, so I figure I'm going to come down here. 2 tanks moving up the 1 line. I'm going to see if I can move into a position where I can support my team. So, come on. Yeah, I didn't hate the Grant. It's just not a lot of fun to play, but as I say, this is the final game I've ever played in the Grant, and it's probably going to be the final game ever. I don't ever see myself rebuying this tank. Replay's a little bit messed up. We get some nice shots into one of the tanks down there. And of course we track for 0 damage. And we bounce a kill shot again. And we take him out for kill number 5. This Valentine is the one I want. And again, accuracy, not great. So I move up. I know that the Valentine 2 is on the other flank. I know he's their most dangerous player. I know that the PZ-3 and the T-28 are on the other flank. So I figure that I'm fairly safe to sit up here and shoot. And that's a mistake. So there we go, there's Top Gun, there's 6 kills, PZ-3A, and of course a miss. Shooting is not good in this game.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So we get 1 into the PZ-3A. I have no sixth sense, it's a 75% through, and apparently I was spotted. So, yeah, I'm tracked, already used my repair kit, and RT and PZ-3 both take me out. So yeah, Top Gun, final ever game in the Grant, sold the tank after this game, and ended up buying a Sherman 3. So yep, final game in the Grant, and it was an ace tanker, and it was a defeat. And I also picked up Cool Headed, picked up High Caliber, picked up Top Gun. Finished top on XP from both teams, 989 XP, 1454 damage, 6 kills, and that damage total could have been much, much higher if my aiming had been better and if my gun had behaved a little bit better. But yeah, final time you're going to see me in a Grant. 29 shots fired, 16 hits, and only 12 penetrations. So the gun really let me down, and to be honest, my shooting probably wasn't the best. But I did receive 86 hits. 81 of them were bounces, so thank you very much to both PZ1Cs for giving me the steel wall. That was appreciated. I was penned 5 times, so the armor on the tank is not fantastic, but spotted 4, damaged 8, destroyed 6, did 72 assistance damage, 3 base defense points, and earned 25,000 credits with a premium account. Wasn't my first game of the day. I think it was my second, maybe third game in the grant. I was very, very close to getting the Sherman 3, and that's why I decided to play it again. So yeah, always sucks to get ace tankers on defeats, but I thought you'd like to see the last ever game in the grant. So that's pretty much it. You're not going to see the grant very much on the channel anymore, unless it's a replay one of you guys sends in, because I don't think I'm going to be rebuying this tank for any reason. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.